the winners of this podcast and hosts of the new TheBinPodcast product, double tag team intercontinental champions, Ashley, Tim, Roast, Waymaker. They are the Hot Tag.
We're live?
Oh.
God damn it. Oh, I stopped paying attention for 2 seconds.
He's tripping off, bro.
I
I was there with you too. I was kind of like, wait,
we just smoke crack, but we got started.
Jeez.
The problem is I have ADD and I forgot for 2 seconds that we were live.
Yo, you're looking at the camera like.
Yep. Zoned out for a hot second there.
Oh man.
Oh.
You can't even create that content. That
Nope.
content just comes
Nope.
naturally.
It
Someone
created
clip
itself right there.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you being a superstar with your AEW being
Well,
You know what? I think I should say something real quick. Your fridge is open.
Yeah, that's Wayne's fridge.
That's
I'm actually
Wayne's
in
fridge.
house. You'll see when he comes on. It's his house.
Oh God. Nobody pays attention on this show. No. Nobody pays attention on this show.
Oh, now that the show has been completely derailed, before we even started, welcome
I
everyone.
just realized this background.
Welcome everyone to the episode 2 of the Hot Tag Podcast. I am Tim.
I am Game of Roast. What's good?
And I'm Ashley.
And Wayne will be here later. He had to attend to whatever he's doing. Ooh, he had to go fight a wild boar.
He had to shave his hyena.
Oh,
you guys are ridiculous.
So, what y'all been? What kind of wrestling y'all been watching? What are you catching up on? What you been seeing?
I did recently watch that Will Osprey, Jon Moxley match. I've been watching that probably for like the last couple of days now.
Yeah,
that match was straight fire. I didn't even watch the whole New Japan event. I just watched that match because that not only because it started trending on Twitter and whatnot, but it was genuinely freaking fire, man.
Yeah,
those cells. Oh my God, the cells. Just the. I guess when you have chemistry with somebody in the ring, you know, like it kind of goes back to those days of like Undertaker versus like Stone Cold Steve Austin, how they would just beat the shit out of each other. You know what I'm saying? It was like that, you know?
Yeah.
Just hard hitting, just impactful, like give me all you got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that Jon Moxley's like that in the ring anyway. You know, give me what you got. I don't really give a shit, you know, hit me as hard as you can right there and try to knock my tooth out, you know. But that match was insanity, man. Shoot, that's y'all can tell you, man, because I'll go on about that all day.
I've been watching a little bit of everything. So I was a bit irritated yesterday with how Raw started with the Rollins Rhodes situation. Like it was too much talking, you know, too much promoing for me.
Mm-hmm.
A little extra on the promo, like let's get it over with. We know what this is, you know. But this is the build up to Backlash, so you know I'll let them have it. So because Backlash is in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah. WrestleMania Backlash is, I think, it on the 28th or the 29th. I forget which day.
I think within the next couple of weeks we should be seeing Backlash. But yeah, that was a bit aggy, but yeah, I've been kind of watching a little bit of everything and kind of appreciate how in all factions women's wrestling is really like kind of stepping it up to do some big matches.
Yeah, and actually On that subject, one of my favorite female wrestlers, Chris Statlander, just went through like a bit of a character change on AEW, and she's like super badass now. Like she was already badass, but now she's like not heel, but she doesn't like have the bubbly personality that she had before, and now she's just like tearing through people.
Yeah, I think she's gonna. I think she's gonna be full hill though. Like, let's give it to the end of the month. It's gonna take a
Yeah.
couple.
I mean to
matches.
tell me the one time I didn't watch AEW this week.
Well,
Chris Statlander is going through a freaking character change. Are you serious?
yeah, it was
Yeah,
on
no,
it
real
was
talk.
on Dark Elevation, one of the
Oh,
YouTube shows.
Jesus Christ, dude. I gotta see that. I
Yeah,
gotta see that.
they
Didn't
they
even know about this. I just learned this, people. I just learned this. My
they
mind
put
is blown.
I mean they put her in a squash match, but like she was all business. Like she just tore through that other
Did
lady.
she win the squash match?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so they're just building her up. That's what's up.
Hmm. I think they're gonna build her back up the card and have her fight Thunder Rosa at some point.
Can we talk about Thunder Rosa's entrance real quick? Can we talk about that outfit though? After the
Yeah,
Battle of the Belts though?
that was
The
good stuff.
Undertaker.
Hmm.
Are you serious? Please keep that. Please keep that Thunder. Please. That was fire, man.
Yeah, yeah.
If she's that's the one thing I think AEW is missing. I'm gonna say it straight up out front is entrances.
Hmm.
A little
Okay.
cheesy, a little high school gymish. Like like be clear that if the audience didn't participate in AEW's intros, they would kind of be like I'm gonna be honest, the Adam Cole one
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's top notch. Like that
yeah.
crowd participation is
I will. Yeah, they do have the crowd participation on
Well,
point though.
even going back
It's
to like
different.
even going back to Moxley, like his entrance in AEW, he goes through the crowd himself.
Jericho's how the
Yeah,
crowd sings along. Yeah, definitely, definitely.
yeah.
But
yeah.
AEW
Moxley does
entrances,
the
man. Like when you think
Moxley does
wrestling, you think entrances.
Moxley does the wild thing like Charlie Sheen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I think that's the cool part about. I mean, at least some of the AEW entrance themes is some of them are licensed. Like Tony Khan will shell out some money to get you a licensed theme. CM
Yeah,
Punk,
like
Moxley.
freaking Orange Cassidy having "Where's
Yeah.
My Mind" by the Pixies. That's
Hmm.
mind blowing right there. Actually, my mind was blown when the Hardys kept their theme.
Oh yeah, they brought it with them. Like that's
I
Yeah.
wonder how much
crazy.
money. I wonder how much money that costs.
Probably a ton.
Well, apparently WWE didn't actually own that copyright, but it's still a lot of money to shell out for that song.
Yeah, yeah. All
I
right.
think it
Well,
would be different if you like wanted Moxley to have the Shield entrance song.
right. Yeah, that'd be different because they like made that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I liked Moxley's original theme when he came to AEW too. Like that was a good one. Like that had a good uh uh it had a good like rock
I love
element to
that
it.
one too, man. I thought
Yeah.
it fit his personality. It was well within the character. You know what I mean? It was badass. It made him seem like Steve Austin when he came to the ring. But you wouldn't. You have to know the history behind why he has that new theme. I can't.
yeah.
I totally forgot it myself, but it's to pay homage to this Japanese wrestler who's a legend over in Japan. He had the same entrance
Right.
music. You know what I mean? Total badass heel guy. It's a lot, but there's that whole gist to it. It's not just a random, oh, let's give Jon Moxley the Wild theme, or Wild thing as the song. No, there's history behind
Right. Right.
it.
Who has the
Turn
best
yourself up.
entrance?
Turn yourself up.
Are we talking about currently or overall?
I think it means overall.
All right. So who has the best entrance ever? We'll say that.
Ooh.
Because I'm gonna tell you now, if we're talking currently, Adam Cole actually, actually has the best entrance in my opinion. Just
I
because
don't
of
know.
but
I
not
give it
overall.
to.
Not overall.
I don't know. House of Black got it with me, man.
House of Black is a good one. Yeah, Alistair
I
Black.
just wish they would speed it up.
Yeah,
But I know they're running to the ring every time it goes black. You know what I mean? But if they would speed up just a teeny tiny little bit, you know what
But
I
how
mean?
do you not jump? How do you not jump
That
out
is
of your
better.
seat though when you hear that glass break when Stone Cold's coming out?
Yeah, I mean that's the
Yeah.
stuff right there.
Come on, like
You
jump
got to give
out
it
of
to
that.
his ATV entrance. It even overshines him, you know, doing his
And that-
badass motherfucker walk to the ring.
That way, and then when you hear the Rock's music come on, like it's what the crowd does, you know, that kind of sets that tone for me.
You know, I will say that my favorite entrance is Finn Balor's demon entrance. That's my favorite.
That's a good one.
Okay, yeah, I give you that. That's straight fire. It's fire.
No,
And he kills that walk.
Yeah. Like that's the first time I saw
You
that.
ever
I
see
was
the
like,
training
holy
he
shit.
does for that walk?
Yes, there is actually.
Sure. He has
He
his
does-
legs and his hands and his legs strapped to each other by
Yeah.
like those workout bands, and he's just like crawling on all fours for it, bros.
Yeah, the
Intense.
resistance thing. Yeah.
Resistance bands, that's what they're
Yeah.
called. I'm ridiculous. Couldn't remember what they were called. What the hell I call them? Workout bands?
Yeah, it's all the same.
Shake weights.
We knew.
Shake weights.
We knew what you meant. We knew what you meant.
Change arms. Here's some cat fare.
After my research, I found out they are called workout bands.
What?
Did you say here's some cafe?
I did.
You're an idiot.
Do you remember that episode of South Park? That was hilarious. Going on.
I will be honest. I didn't watch.
It spits on her and then here's
I
some
didn't
cat fare. Gives her some change.
Mhm.
Going to sleep mode. Do.
All right. Well, I got my highlight from the week. If our producer could put the video up there that I sent him. But
Yuta beats the count, but you see Moxley heaving for breath, Taz. He sure is. He's got all of Yuta's blood all over his body.
I could barely understand that.
oh, here we go. So this is my match from the week. It's another Moxley match. It's Moxley versus Wheeler Yuta, and it was on Rampage last week or the week before. But man, Wheeler Yuta just bled all over the place, like everywhere.
Taking it back to those Ric Flair days when he was in the ring.
Do you remember? You guys remember the match between Eddie Guerrero and Bradshaw, where Eddie just like bled everywhere?
God, I do remember that. Holy Christ!
It was like that.
Wasn't that Great American Bash?
You know, like Mikey was saying about Flair, he had that one where the hair wasn't even blonde anymore. It was just blood ass red, man.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle told me, my uncle used to wrestle over in Japan. He said they pay you for how much you bleed.
Damn.
But
Jesus.
He said they pay you because his character was a bit like almost on the Umanga level.
Okay.
So that's my uncle's big bald head dude, big guy, and he used to do the tribal man, that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the Japanese love it. The Japanese people loved it. You know, it was the 80s and 90s. They loved that shit. So
you just remind me of that I recently hate now.
Oh, here we go.
We'll get on that later.
Is this the Moxley?
Yeah, this is Moxley and Yuta.
Yeah.
We don't got to play the whole thing.
This match was freaking amazing.
Yuta beats the count, but you see Moxley heaving for breath,
Look at
Taz.
Yuta's
Sure
face,
is.
yo.
He's got all of Yuta's blood all over his body.
Definitely became a star this night.
Oh yeah, that was a star-making match right there.
And you notice Yuta got up on the tippy toes.
This was the match that Brock Lesnar should have gave Jon Moxley.
Yes.
Here we go. Yuta maintains the waist lock.
But like the amount of blood that's coming out of that dude's head, he was like
Moxley
spurting it out at
anticipated
one
big
point.
back elbows.
Moxley's a for sure worker, man. Like he's a for sure worker. Like nobody, I don't think anybody's outworking that dude right now.
No,
No.
no, 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 not by a long shot. It was Kenny Omega, but John
Yeah.
just, yeah, he's just going to work right now, dude.
Yeah, he's
Nonstop.
turned up. He's lit. He's turned up. Man.
He's turned all the way up.
Like
Yeah.
it's kind of wild.
And like, you know, he didn't put Yuta over, but he put him over. Like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
Yuta didn't win the match, but he definitely fucking like became a
He
star.
won the respect.
Yeah. And now he gets to be in a faction with Moxley and Bryanson, like, and William Regal. Like, there you go. That's how you make a star right there.
And they know how to build some characters. I'll tell you that.
Well,
I will say that.
look how long William Regal's been doing it though. Like if you want somebody in your corner. That's one of the top guys. You know, he's a Hall of Famer, and you know he does good business. Like he's been doing this a while. Especially think about it. That's who Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H was with when he
Yeah.
first got in the game. So gave him the name.
You guys want
Really had us thinking Triple H was from the UK, yeah.
Oh my God, you're talking about his first persona.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh my
talking
God.
about.
Hunter Hearst
And he
Helmsley.
used to do that shit, like you know.
You ever see the first pedigree?
Yeah,
Jesus
no.
Christ. Almost killed that man.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
even remember
like,
who he was against, dude.
how is
I
he
want to
not
say
breaking people's
Martin
neck?
Jannetty. Yeah.
Martin Jannetty, the Rockers.
Hunter lives like maybe 30 minutes from my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
He
cool.
lives in Greenwich, Connecticut. I'm 30 minutes away from Greenwich, Connecticut.
Interesting. You think he'll sign a couple shirts?
I'm also like
Maybe you can ask him if he got that heart attack from from the NXT turning to 2.0 or not.
I'm also like probably like 10 exits on the highway away from WWE World Headquarters in Stamford.
What? Oh, that's
Like
pretty sick.
I drive by that building every time I go to like New York City.
New York City.
Wow. I gotta say that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would take some selfies in front of the building, just like
I've actually applied for
got an interview at WWE today.
I've applied for like writing jobs.
You gotta swing your hair like that.
That voice is
It's
killing
my
me.
normal commute. Hi.
Hey.
This is like near my house.
Just got back from Starbucks and I had to pass my WWE building for a quick selfie, guys.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
But I
Talk about
actually
being behind the scenes.
I actually applied for a couple of like writing jobs with WWE. I never heard back, but I figured I'd give it a shot.
No, they like
Oh my God.
media.
Have you ever gotten drunk and left them a voicemail? I have.
I know you saw my resume, so you can't call me back.
I sent it to you 2
That's why
weeks
when I
ago. and
was-
you're not
That's why
doing
your
it.
when I was
show. That's
doing
why your
pro
show
wrestling.
sucked on Monday because you should have hired me.
Thought I could cheat the
instead.
system. Get lucky
start-
once. Never
Just start
heard
the-
nothing.
Just start the message like that.
I'm
I
sure
know you
they're
saw my
used to this shit.
resume.
I'm sure that they probably get like thousands of calls a day.
Oh yeah,
Because it's
probably.
just so easy to just go on the internet and look up WWE headquarters main phone number. Like,
Well, they don't let you in the building unless you like work there. Like you're not allowed in unless.
I'm sure. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure. They probably
They
try to
don't
hold
do-
that bitch down like the Pentagon or something. Like,
They used to do tours, but they don't do tours anymore.
they did
Somebody got
tours.
attacked? That
Yeah.
somebody get
Yeah,
attacked?
back in the day they did tours.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Most places do some sort of, shit. Anheuser-Busch does tours. When you get the good fresh
And
beer.
the challenger has arrived.
There you go. Look at Wayne looking like he about to.
Wayne, why are you in my kitchen?
He's about to slay Triple H in the next friggin'
Oh, don't. So you see, this is the thing with time zones, right? You do not understand what it's like trying to put down two hyperactive kids trying to do a podcast at
Whoa. Put down.
Oh no.
I don't think he meant like Lassie, so
yeah.
Your
Tim,
dog
Tim.
bit me.
Tim, I'm not taking him down to the woodshed. All right.
It sounded a little woodshedish.
I'm just trying to get my
disclaimer.
No,
Fuck
shut
you,
up.
fuck you, silent producer. You know, you know exactly what. No, it's just a case of trying to read a bedtime story, and put them down at a time that is age appropriate. And
Yo,
Have you been holding on to that until?
Chill out, Mikey. Yo, can you see Wayne?
Mikey had that stored. Mikey has had that stored.
Can you see Wayne?
Mikey has had that stored.
Can you see Wayne reading the story but holding the shotgun in the doorway? Oh my god! Oh, I think we should go to sleep.
Who's the big bad wolf today?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. The rules are a little different in the UK. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Wayne, we were talking about our favorite wrestling entrances. What's your favorite wrestling entrance?
Oh, that's a. Do you know what? It's got to be Stone. It's got to be Stone Cold.
Oh, look at that.
Told
Two to nothing.
Bum, 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 bum. Like your heart pumps.
Just the glass shattering. You know shit's going down, and you know beer is getting drunk.
I'm a genius, guys.
You guys want to hear something funny? Actually, where I live in Virginia Beach, right? So, fucking our local top radio station plays Stone Cold's theme music every time there's a traffic update.
As they should.
That is amazing.
The same people that started the John Cena phone call.
Oh,
the meme.
That prank phone call.
Yeah, they were the same people that started that. They do Stone Cold's entrance music for fucking traffic updates.
Oh,
that's
mate.
Hilarious.
The thing is, right, with regards to Stone Cold's glass shattering, everyone will crane their neck and be like, "What?"
Yeah, you know, I will say one thing. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, you know that song.
Yeah.
Everybody know that song.
Or at the very least, you know the glass shattering sound. You're like, oh my god, it's Stone Cold. Like, that's,
rest in peace to
universal.
John Johnson's goddamn career, man. Mm-hmm. They shouldn't have got rid of that, man.
I'm sitting there with two beer cans, just.
You ever do that in the shower?
Jogging.
Fun.
No, I just do that for the first round in the pub.
I can see you doing it too, boy.
Sir, pay your tab and leave, sir.
Pulls out his phone and the music's too loud in the bar. No one else hears him but himself.
Who's gonna clean this? Who's gonna clean up this mess?
Wayne, for fuck's sake, we've told you so many times. You can't just smash beers together.
Can you see the guy at the pub? The what do you call a bartender out there, Wayne? What do you guys call him?
A barman.
Okay,
a barman.
All right, whatever you call him. Can you see him explaining to somebody he's a regular? You know, he gives us.
Yeah, no, they would literally be like this. Oh,
because they can't throw you out. They can't throw you out because you spend money. Like he spends money. He's a regular. So.
Yeah, I walk in there with like a carved-in goatee. Oh, Wayne's effervescent Stone Cold today. I go there.
Mind me saying real quick, you guys watching, please make sure that you host up the podcast. That'd be great for us.
Twitter community just retweeted my tweet, so yeah.
But then there's other times I walk in there like I'm the Rock. I'm like walking.
You got the same skin color as him.
Yeah, well, I've got the same. I've got his 90s haircut going on right now.
I had his haircut
And
once.
I need the
like,
chain. I need the
that shit was
chain right
dope.
now.
You gotta do
need a
that. You gotta get the
chain,
turtleneck,
you need a
the
turtleneck and a
the
fanny
chain.
pack. I was just about to say that, Ashley. Look at that.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike and whatnot.
You seen that Kevin Hart redid that picture and it was hilarious.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, the way Kevin Hart trolls Rock is hilarious.
Kevin Hart and The Rock are just absolute, like just gold. It's absolute comedy gold. The pair of them, and the thing is, they dig each other out to such a level where it's like, oh, you think, oh shit, oh, can you say that? No, because it's proper banter.
Oh, you haven't seen their Instagrams?
No, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you talk to your mates in the locker room at football or when you're down a boozer. Like, that's how you dig people out. Like, but people sit there and go, "Oh shit, you can't say that."
Talk about locker room talk.
Yeah.
Have you guys... too much. Remember when Trump brought that up?
Don't.
Yeah,
it's just locker room talk.
We gotta keep the podcast. We gotta keep it. Let's at least get the 5 episodes. Okay? The goal is. Yo, there's a
hashtag cancel Wayne.
Oh no!
Fuck you! I'm British. I'm winning.
Nope.
You got tiger blood, Wayne, because you gotta have tiger blood to survive cancer.
I got me some tiger blood. You know, I'm going Charlie Sheen all in.
Real.
Whatever blood Charlie Sheen got, we don't want it.
I believe it's cocaine. That's his blood.
Oh, okay.
No.
What made me laugh about the whole Charlie Sheen thing was that he stopped taking his meds because he heard something from someone who knows something, and then his bloods went right up, and he went, "Oh shit, maybe I should take my meds again." It's like people know shit.
What was I about to say? There's a clip of Kevin Hart on Jimmy Fallon. He's bragging about, I could call The Rock right now, and blah blah blah. FaceTime, and we could talk to him. And Kevin Hart, The Rock doesn't answer Kevin Hart's call, so Jimmy Fallon says, "Well, let me see if I can get him." And Jimmy Fallon, FaceTimes, and The Rock picks up, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on, buddy?"
Well, he completely pied him.
Yeah, like Kevin Hart's so pissed off, and it's hilarious. It's on YouTube. When you get a chance, go watch it. It's hilarious because The Rock answers the phone for Jimmy like that. Yo.
He goes, "Hey, are you doing something right now? Are you busy? I'm sorry." He's like, "No, I'm doing absolutely nothing right now."
That's amazing.
That's exactly what he said. He said, "Yeah, I'm doing absolutely nothing right now." Yo, Kevin Hart was so mad.
Yeah, he sees Kevin Hart's name come up on the phone. He's like, "Oh, fuck that little geezer." Jimmy Fallon, let's see what you're talking about, son.
so let's move it right along because we went off on a whole nother tangent.
Sorry.
So where are we at? Tim. Wayne, Tim just played his clip. It was the Moxley
Yuta
from a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, just absolutely brutal.
It was so Daniels didn't do this earlier. It's Page right at Dance's book. He's done that too. Yuta a bunch.
If you pause it a minute, that stomp has been utilized by so many indie wrestlers of recent that it's kind of like taken on a life of its own.
Right,
if you will.
Right.
It's kind of like a homage to indie wrestlers of past, and that's kind of like, I'm going to do this right because Butch has always used it.
We're going to talk about the whole Butch thing later, by the way.
Okay. Excellent. Daniel Bryan has always used it, or Bryan Danielson has always used it. It's kind of like a go-to by all indie wrestlers. That stomp, grabbing the hands and then doing that stomp, because
It looks absolutely devastating.
Yeah, it looks brutal.
It looks brutal, but it's done it in a very, very safe way. In the sense of you are pushing and pulling at the same time. So the emphasis is on the impact, but the impact is negated by the fact that you're releasing every time you're dropping the kick. It's such a safe move, but it just looks, when done right, looks absolutely brutal.
They're like moving them down when they're
yeah. Well, in any sort of like in wrestling or in like any sort of like staged combat, it's always the person who is receiving the move that is usually in control of it.
Yeah.
So,
hold on, real quick. I'm gonna use that way more. Staged combat. I like that so much more than sports entertainment. Why are we not saying that?
Stage combat is more of like theater and movies and TV shows.
Punch up theater,
though.
Yeah.
Punch up theater.
But that's I do stage combat.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Got me sounding like Wayne over here for a second. I'm so flabbergasted. Do you really?
I do it for I do sword fighting. I do stage combat sword fighting. So
you LARP.
Yes,
a little.
Yes, LARP. Yes,
that's dope.
It's a little bit more choreographed than LARPing is. It's very choreographed. It's like wrestling.
I want to see it.
Do we have a clip?
I want to see Tim in some freaking
okay. Give me
armor.
Give me 2 minutes to look up a clip on YouTube.
Dragon tail. I want to see him fight a dragon.
Tim,
that'd be sick.
How much cheese is involved in your LARPing?
No cheese. There's no cheese. I keep my cheese empire and my stage combat separate.
Distinctly keep them separate. Like no. That's beautiful.
That's amazing. This is your producer speaking. It is now time for your mandatory union break. We will return in 10 minutes.
Oh, good. That'll give me time to find a clip.
Oh, I can't wait, bro. Ooh.
Oh, come on then. Wayne Baggins. Who doesn't know a Wayne Baggins?
Mikey, wind your neck in. You'll have to toss me. But don't tell the elf.
No one does it at all. Wayne Baggins? He's my second cousin, once removed on my mother's side.
Do the line again. Wait, you gotta do the line one more time.
Which one?
You gotta do the line one more time.
Which one?
You have to toss me. But don't tell the elf.
Yo, I didn't understand what he said when I first saw the movie.
Toss me.
And I said, holy shit.
Toss me.
Alright, enough playing around.
Why is it Legolas gets all the best scenes in them 3 films?
He's the best. Obviously.
Yeah.
He comes sliding down the fucking stairs on a shield and stabs an orc in the face.
You're welcome.
Yo, like,
You're welcome.
It's because he's a fucking D&D character. That's why.
And he's British.
I'll try not to look confused.
The winners of this podcast and hosts of the new TheBinPodcast product, double tag team intercontinental champions, Ashley, Tim, Roast, Wayne Maker. They are the Hot Tag.
And welcome back to the show. We had to take a break.
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
We had to take a break because Wayne had to go to the store.
Subtle's a shit in the mouth.
he needed some Newports.
Some new parts.
As if they smoke
So,
100s in the UK.
Do they have those in the UK?
This is episode 2, and already I'm getting dug out. Bunch of cunts.
You said 7 minutes.
It was more like 8.5. We can't take.
I'm telling you, that was 9.
Wayne, before the break, I did promise that we would see me doing some sort of stage combat. So if the producer could bring that up, and we'll thoroughly. This is from like 10 years ago, so don't judge it too hard.
One moment, please.
I'm better than I used to be.
Hang on a minute. I thought this was just done offhand.
What?
I thought we just turned up and producer.
Yeah. Producer.
That's the same one. Hold on.
This is from I used to be a stage combat actor in a Renaissance fair.
Tim, I'm padding because he hasn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. That's what I'm doing too.
What's the timestamp for that one?
22 minutes.
22.
And so I am part of a stage combat group. We get together and we practice regularly.
As
and
well as a melting truck. Wow.
It is kind of a it's light. It's wrestling light. Like I know how to do naps. I know how to do a lot of the selling. That's me in the yellow. It starts out as a 3-on-3 fight. It's pretty good.
Guaranteed Tim's not going over.
Oh no,
Tim's not going over.
Let me tell you, Wayne, I never go over. I always put the other guy over. That's my job. I'm a jobber.
I'm going to call you Tim Orndorff.
What? This looks sick.
I think the last year I did it, I named my character local.
Are those
town.
real?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All the weapons are real, but they're dulled.
Oh my god, dude. Somebody just has a bad day and just comes in.
I've been stabbed before, and I've been whacked in the stomach with a sword before.
What do you live in Chicago? It's a joke.
Oh hell no! Somebody stab me. Well, we're gonna have to. Nah, it's gonna be throwing some hands for real, for real.
It's gonna get real. As we say in St. Louis, it will be real serious.
Sorry to point this out, but
Don't fuck with the king.
Can you imagine a bunch of black people in a field with knives?
We would never be
God, it would. Cops would be there. It would be like it's part of the show. It's all part of the show, people.
That's Tim privilege.
That looks so real.
We do have some black stage combat actors. They get weapons.
Now you ain't hear what Wayne said. He said they were all.
They were all okay.
You know, we wouldn't even be able to get out the car with them jokers before being shot 80 times.
I'm telling you that. Even
I'm gonna just go back and say this is just the second show.
It's just the second show, bro. Let's turn it up, bro.
Even over here, if you got that many black people in a field in Britain with tools, shit be going down. There'd be armed police, there'd be drones, there'd be fucking dogs, all sorts.
Y'all policemen don't have guns though.
My point exactly.
Yeah, but here guns are just everywhere. Everyone has guns.
No, but what I'm saying is,
if
if you had like your reenactment team and it was all black people in the UK, it would be all of the armed police officers of Essex descending upon. I'd be like, hang on a fucking minute, what's going on here?
The real criminals
stars like Kirby.
Then the real criminals on the other side of town robbing the World Bank.
I'll do you one better. There are American Civil War reenactments.
Yes.
Where people actively reenact as Confederate soldiers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you seen sidetrack? And then we'll get back on our wrestling stuff. But Wayne, have you seen Antebellum with Janelle Monáe?
No.
There's an American movie called Antebellum with Janelle Monáe. It's only, I don't even think it's 2 years old.
Okay.
Please watch it.
Send me a link in the chat, and I'll promise you I'll watch that tonight.
I'll send you the trailer, and you're gonna, if you watch the movie, you're gonna trip. When I say trip out, you're gonna trip out.
Can I quickly?
You're gonna trip out.
As a sidetrack, did any of you see Them?
Yes.
Yes.
Thoughts?
Wait, are we talking about us or them?
Them.
Them. I saw them.
It was a joke.
Oh.
Man.
No, because
I see what you did there. I
got a lot of heat from a lot of my black friends from watching that, and I was interested more in the supernatural side of that show, but I got a lot of heat from people saying you shouldn't even watch that because it was that bad. I'm like,
not really.
It was. There was two different stories going on, and I was interested in more one of the stories, which was the supernatural side of things. I wasn't looking at the racial side of stuff. So
that's exactly how I was looking at it too.
What are your thoughts on it?
I thought that what was his name? Fucking Jordan Peele did a good job at
Jordan Peele?
Messing with your mind, bro.
I don't think that was him.
No, them is not Jordan Peele. Them is the one. So them is the one when
the Compton one, the first black family into Compton.
Yeah, the black family moves to Compton, but it's a white neighborhood.
You're talking about us.
Oh.
You're talking about us.
Yeah.
See how my joke wasn't that far off? You see how my joke wasn't that far off?
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts as a joke anymore.
I'm pretty.
That
was just true.
Man, to be pronouns.
All right, let's
disembodied
us, them,
producer.
they,
Well done.
there, over there, goddamn,
Duck
there.
season, rabbit
Our
season.
cousins, third related. I'm all these damn movies, man. What the fuck?
So check this out. I have a clip of the Texas death match. This is gonna be Adam Cole and the Hangman. What is this? Cage.
Phenomenal match, boy.
Mhm.
Shoot!
Great match.
I
was
love to
actually
see Adam
concerned-
Cole get his face kicked in. I love
I
it.
would be-
Throw him up. Throw him up.
I was
refuse.
concerned. I was actually concerned during this match. Just the first 40 seconds is kind of all we need because this is like the middle of the match.
Look at that face. That's a thumbnail right there.
Yeah, all right. Is this when they were sitting in the chairs?
Yes.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
What do you mean the ice cream machine's down?
Disrespected at every turn by Adam Cole, and now they are engaging in a firefight here in the center of the ring.
Blow for blow. Look at this.
Let's have a couple.
Old-fashioned Texas shootout here in Garland.
Shows how important it is to these men for the AEW World Championship.
Rolling elbow strike.
Oh.
That one landed. Oh, but the pump kick lands as well. Super kick intercepted. Ooh. And I think the toe of the boot caught hanging, but that landed flush.
Fantastic.
Oh, bunch of power, but Adam Cole able to counter.
Yo.
There you go.
The no sell is what puts me out of it.
Yeah, and that's the part. I wanted to show that part because I was like, really, y'all just super kicked each other at least 3 times a piece, and nobody really
Nobody sold anything.
Come on, bro. They already beating the shit out of each other for
Yeah,
goddamn.
this is when it's
Adrenaline rush is
he was
past
already
all
dating.
that point, bro. If goddamn Hulk Hogan can goddamn no sell, if fucking Sting can no sell every damn thing, man, I can believe some super kicks, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, with the hulking up and the Sting hulking up sort of thing, you can believe it because it's part of the match. It's not something like where you can give someone a finisher and then just go, no, I'm not selling it. Fuck it.
Wait, Cage is
point?
also wearing cowboy boots, so you got
exactly.
That's
That's a legit heel in your mush, right? Someone kicks you in the face with a wooden heel, and you don't sell it. There's nothing there. There's no threat. Fuck it.
There's no I was just like, oh man, that was too far. Like, I actually thought Adam Cole was hurt. They had a sequence where he hit his back on the chair.
Mm.
Oh yeah. When
He
got
hit
thrown onto the back.
he hit his back pretty hard, and I was like, oh shit, they're gonna have to rush the
Oh.
match. Like I thought he was hurt.
No, my concern was that dead eye through the table at the end, though.
Oh,
That was scary. Okay,
The
that's
thing
what
is,
I thought you were gonna go to.
all of them chairs, all them tables are gimmick to fuck. Like they are really thin, tubular fucking metal. So and they even hold back. I went to a live show and Seth Rollins was hitting John Cena with a chair and he held back. Like he threw the chair down and went, whoop, pulled it up, and John Cena just sold it.
Yeah.
So
this is what you're supposed to do, so you won't.
That mug will sell anything.
You won't come out talking like Riddick Bowe and all lethargic in your 50s and 60s and talking crazy, so you won't have a million concussions. But yeah, like that. I think I sent you guys a clip of when I can't think of his wrestling name, but the youngest Fatu, and he did that ladder match when I did the NXT, and I was like, you can't sell that. Like you literally just went into a freaking ladder.
Yeah. Well, and
from the top of another ladder.
Yeah, you can gimmick all the stuff you want. The falling from things, that is always gonna hurt. There's no way to fake that shit.
Yeah, and I think the main thing is, as a proper performer, is you need to know that even if it is gimmicked, you need to sell regardless. So if someone comes at you with something real, you need to be able to sell it, because like say someone hits you with something that you're not aware that it's gimmicked, you need to be able to sell it, because it's not 100% guaranteed that it's gimmicked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
like people really get hurt, right?
Yeah,
people really get hurt.
And going back to, like, you know, what I showed in the stage combat stuff, like someone misses a move and they accidentally whack you. Like, yeah, the swords and stuff are dulled, but that shit hurts. And I mean, we're not paid to do any of that. Like, it's not a fully professional show. We're volunteer performers, but still, you have to keep going. You know, if you really get hurt, then fine, stop the fight. But if, you know, someone misses a move, you get whacked. I've been whacked in the hands, I don't know how many times. You just keep going. And there's this one time I was in a fight with a guy. I had a sword and a shield. The other guy had an axe. And
as you do.
And he came at me.
Of course he did.
That sounds like a you see what happened was story.
He came at me a little too hard with the axe, and our opening move was I was supposed to block with the shield. And he hit, like, you know, we do pull our blows a little bit, because if you come at someone with full force with a metal weapon, it's gonna fucking hurt regardless. And he came at me full force with this axe, hit the shield, and I felt it in my arm. Like, if he had gone any harder, I would have been injured.
Tim, would you like this?
Here's the thing. Can you see Tim pulling back that shield and his glasses are all askew? Like, he's like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. That's too hard.
No, I am seeing Tim as worthy. Mjolnir just flies into his hand and he just pulls down some lightning shit.
But I mean, that shit happens.
And Tim, I'm gonna be your black friend on the side. Like, what's up? You good? Because we're not gonna.
Bro, we're gonna have to go in there. We're gonna have to throw these hands now, man.
Like, no shit like that.
You did that on purpose, bro.
Yeah, you're willingly
with my boy now.
Well, afterwards, I was like, dude.
That is a flagrant 2 foul.
And Tim, I'll be there as your British friend, being like, mate, did he mean that? I'll fuck him up.
Yeah. Look, even black Brits got a line that you can't fucking cross. Like,
exactly.
You
hear that accent though, and you like, oh shit, it's about to go down here.
All right, well, let's wrangle this a little bit, and let's talk about our discussion topic for the day, WWE creative and its horribleness.
Yeah.
Hold on. Speaking of horrible wrestlers, real quick, before we get on that, who is this guy that they're building up now? He's got like the space paint right here. He's another Middle Eastern guy that they're building up.
No, he's an Indian fellow.
Veer Mahan?
Yeah.
Yes. I watched him wrestle for the first time last night.
He's been getting promos for like the last 6 months saying that he was going to be on Raw eventually.
He's coming.
He's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Everything that he did, dude, was just, there was no pop from the audience at all.
Game. Let me curtail.
You gonna school me real quick?
Yeah. Basically, what happened was when the localization of globalization happened with regards to WWE, and they're trying to do like WWE NXT UK. They was going to do one in India. They were going to do one in Germany. They were going to do one, I believe, in Russia. Well done. And he was part of that process. And because obviously where COVID came in, he was in the ranks, and he's basically been kicked down the road for so long. They've basically had to put him out there because Walter was one of the people that they were going to put out there as well, and now they've had to change his name to Gunter, and they changed his name to Gunter and named him after a U-boat captain
Yeah, a
which is
Nazi U-boat captain.
yeah, which is
Oh, Jesus.
That's
really
really good. That's a really good.
yeah, which is really not great.
In the state of the
A
world. that
bad
we're in.
idea from bad creative.
Yeah, and they told him to he's got to lose weight, and he's going to be permanently on I think he's on the Raw roster,
Yeah.
but he didn't want to be on anything other than NXT because NXT was specifically Jacksonville. So family wise, he was not moving anywhere. Originally, he was meant to be in the UK doing the NXT UK stuff, and he could flip back between UK and Germany all day long. And then COVID happened, and this all changed plans. So that's why this fella that you were talking about, he was meant to be part of that developmental.
WWE India,
Yeah.
NXT India.
Yeah, but they just kind of kicked it down the road
Well, it was
as long as possible.
it was the same thing they tried to do with Jinder Mahal. They
Yes.
tried to corner the Indian market, and
Let me kind of rephrase myself. It's the same thing
Jinder
they're
Mahal,
doing
the
with
Canadian.
I know, but they presented him out there as he's from Punjab, right?
Yeah,
That was his whole thing.
100%. Yeah.
But I guess where I'm going at more with this, man, really, is I'm tired of the same rinse repeat cycle that they all do with their big men. WWE does the same thing with all their big men. They all come out, they all do the same shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's be real, dude. Big, disgusting, grotesque, and devastating.
They should have just looked at. They should have just looked at Tim's resume. I don't.
Case in point, Amos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
All he does is scream and yell.
Yeah, but I think I bet you he's more athletic than what they're putting on.
I think they're all more athletic than what they're allowed to do.
For sure.
Anyway.
It's the Great Khali. It's the Great Khali all over.
Yeah, he's the Black Great Khali.
Yeah,
100%. He's got no personality. He's got no moves.
Prince Khali, fabulous he.
Ali Ababa.
Thank you for that disembodied voice.
But yeah, that's what it comes down to. It's like, oh, we've got a big geezer, we've got a massive fucking geezer who can't do shit, but we'll boost him to the stars.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the most recent thing that has come down from, I guess, WWE headquarters is all the name changes.
Oh.
The wrestlers cannot use any part of their real names in their names.
Tim, that is a great shout.
Really?
Absolute fucking
Austin
great
Theory recently just became
Theory, yeah, I remember that. Pretty cool that he's getting the endorsement from Vince McMahon, though. But go ahead.
Well,
they also can't use their indie names.
You don't think it's helping them at all?
I mean,
he's a good wrestler, so he doesn't really need it if you just market him the right way.
Yeah,
like I mean, it helps, but Vince is like 80. Like, dude, don't.
I think he's trying to. I don't know. Try to
be clear.
Show some kind of appeal to the indie market somehow with Austin Theory.
No, they can't possibly be trying to appeal to indie.
No,
especially
I'll
with Vince McMahon in the mix.
I'll tell you for why that's not a great shout. The indie market over here is what kind of promoted the big drive for WWE to soak up so many people from the indies over here and then make them change their names. Like, so over Big Damo or what was his name in WWE?
What was he in?
Killian Dane. Killian Dane.
Yeah.
So he's now back over here on the indies as Big Damo because he would not sacrifice his gimmick name, which is his actual real name, but so many other people did. Like Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne cannot be. Well, he's known as
Butch.
Butch in the main roster, but Pete Dunne is owned by WWE.
Yeah.
They have all like sold out to a degree. Certain people have not, and I'm telling you now, the indies over here will take all these people back, like the Viking Raiders. Shut up, the Viking Raiders.
You know what's crazy is weren't they
Are you
War
not a
Machine
fan of the
in the Indies?
War Machine?
War Machine, and
Yeah.
then they became what? What were they in NXT?
No, it was the Viking Raiders, and then they became. Oh, yeah, you're right. There wasn't
Absolutely ruined their tag teams, man.
Weren't they the War Raiders? I think they were the
War
War
Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah. But
in
they
NXT.
couldn't. They couldn't use war in their licensing. Yeah, so they couldn't.
And then when they went to the main roster, their original name was the Viking Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Holy
That's
Christ, that was
right.
terrible. Oh God, that was terrible. I was happy when they went with Viking Raiders.
It's like those guys over at WWE aren't fans anymore.
Yeah,
and
you know what I'm saying? Like it's the same concept as when we watch any show that we love, and you're like Game of Thrones, right? Like, how did you mess up the 8th season? How?
Yeah.
How did y'all
creative.
possibly mess that up? It's you stop being a fan and it started being a job, and you just winged it.
Yeah.
And that's what they've been doing for like I don't want to say 20 years, but WWE been fucking up a minute.
Well, when they started switching over to like using writers from like soap operas and other television shows that weren't necessarily, they didn't know how to write wrestling. I mean that was part of the problem, is they wanted to make it more of a TV show. Yeah, that is the problem.
Same as FTR, right? Take FTR, put them with Jim Cornette, right? That is money. That is absolute fucking money.
I agree. 100%.
But they completely disavowed them in the sense of they're like, okay, well, these are just a jobber team. No, they are fucking money, but you need to put them with like a Paul Heyman or a Jim Cornette
or Bret Hart.
Them, okay.
Well, that's who Bret Hart's going to manage them in an upcoming show.
Really?
Not AEW, but an indie show. He's going to manage them. Yeah.
Okay.
See, but you gotta get the old promo guys with the young guys. There should be a camp. No lie, there should be like a Ric Flair, Booker T. These guys that were promoing, like they could promo in their sleep. Like what's that movie with the Page girl where The Rock does the promo for her and her brother?
Oh yeah.
Wrestling More Family or something.
Yeah, the family something like.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. That's the kind of thing. And I know WWE has it, but like you have to use what you already have. You know what I'm saying? You're not utilizing these older stars, these aging stars like they should be. Because there's no way, once again, that Ronda Rousey, you guys know how much I cannot stand her wrestling. There's no way she's been around for at the minimum 5 years and she's shit. Like, please call Paul Heyman. Like, I think I get upset about her using Rowdy stuff because he was a fucking promo king.
Yeah.
And then you throw on the leather jacket.
I didn't understand why they did that with her either.
Because he knew her and he co-signed her before he died. But fuck that.
Was that really was?
Yeah, no, real talk. He gave her that jacket.
Yeah.
Let's face it, right? There are some old school wrestling just like mentors that need to be heard, but they're being pushed out because their views are a little bit,
William Regal.
Yeah, but let's dig in the crates a little. Taz
Yes,
in AEW, and he was a promo giant. Like for
Taz
the
can
that he
speak
said.
the fucking life out of a mic.
Yeah, when he picks up a mic, you listen.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
If you think about
Ain't
it,
nobody in the crowd going what? Nothing. You listen.
So I know Vince McMahon hates factions with a passion, but he needs those because he needs to pair. Like recently, they paired Omos with MVP because MVP is good on the mic and Omos is not. They need more of that to further.
Where Teddy Long at?
Right.
What's the deal with Teddy Long?
Good question.
They absolutely dropped a bollock when it came to
This is the producer speaking. Wayne, please explain that.
Drop the bollock. As in, sorry, this is my Englishness coming over.
He's speaking Middle Earth again.
They stepped on their own dick, if you will.
Oh, that's a really good explanation.
It really is.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm taking that.
So
I can't. I'm not.
Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Bobby Lashley.
Oh yeah. What was the name of their faction?
Hurt Business.
Hurt Business.
And that was
so
good.
Great.
Dropped a massive bollock with Hurt Business. Massive.
Yeah, they did.
Look at what
they could have so been the new sort of like nation
of domination.
Yeah.
100%.
We are the nation of domination.
Look at what they're doing with the Bloodline and Roman Reigns. And
I don't think that would have worked over too well with Black Lives Matter and all that
Paul
shit going
Heyman.
on.
Yeah, but they've shut that down already.
What, the Bloodline?
Because they've put Dissent in there already, haven't they? Because Jimmy Uso picked up the title the other day. It was like
every time they got a good thing going on, man, they drop it.
So the rumor is, it's funny that you said that, Wayne, because there were so many people talking about the only thing he could do now is fight The Rock. What? Why is that the only thing Roman Reigns could do is fight The Rock and break up the family? I said, y'all are bugging out. I would never break up the bloodline. Like, that doesn't make sense, yo.
Right.
Like, y'all let DX and all of them roll for that long. Just first of all, we know DX for sure made WWE a ton of money.
Yeah,
both times. Of money. Some kids got suspended from school in the 90s because of that shit. Yep. And y'all sitting there and you're talking about he doesn't like factions. Dude, that's where the money is. What was the shit that they was doing with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins and all of them?
Yeah, but they broke up the Shield. Like, that's the problem.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. Like, y'all not they're not, those writers are not fans anymore.
Yeah,
this is their job.
The thing is, Ashley, what you're saying is absolutely bang on, because they're sitting there with that in the bank, in the sense of, if it all goes to shit, we'll bring The Rock in, we'll pay him a ton of money, we'll have him against Roman Reigns, and we will not put anyone else over. Mm-hmm. That's the problem, because you've got all this talent coming through. Like, what's his chops?
What's his chops?
Sorry. No, I'm so bad.
Middle Earth coming out again.
Scott Steiner's nephew.
Oh, Braun Breaker?
Braun Breaker. Yeah.
Call him Steiner.
Yeah.
Put him over.
There's no way if my dad is Scott Steiner and if I'm any piece, if I'm any piece of Fatu, I'm in the bloodline. Like, fuck that. Like, their little brother calls himself something else, and it's Seiko something, Sonola.
Yeah.
Hey man, you Rakishi's son.
Exactly.
You're Rakishi's son.
Put him the fuck over and put him over in that Steiner fucking bloodline. Well, and there's a fucking angle.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with that from WWE's perspective. They don't own the rights to that. They would rather own the rights to Braun Breaker than not own the rights to Braun Steiner.
They own the Steiners.
So watching AEW this past week, and I didn't know Billy Gunn and his sons were out here in the world.
Gun Club, yeah.
Yes. But that's what I'm talking about. They took their daddy's name and they out there doing work.
The ass boys.
You
already started it. Why kill it?
No, they own the Steiners.
Right, but why aren't they using it then? What's the problem?
Because they wanted to label him as Braun Breaker, which means they own his shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, but if, as they do, own the Steiner brand, they can do it in a different way. But they had Rick Steiner in the fucking crowd.
Yeah.
And they called him. So they own the
they
name.
put They put the Steiners in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I got a Steiner Brothers shirt from the Hall of Fame.
That's pretty sick.
It's pretty dope. And you know what really took me a level up? They did the Braun Breaker Dolph Ziggler match Saturday at NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Turned around, gave Braun Breaker another championship match on Monday Night Raw. Like you have the Steiners in town, why didn't you utilize them in that match? Like that was the moment to kind of like, if I was gonna do a name change, I would have brought Scott Steiner out, had him help his nephew.
Where are we now?
Who is
Raiders.
Steven Larson rated us.
Oh, them fuckers.
Friends of yours, Wayne.
Yeah. Hello, it's Waymaker.
but
now it's the Wayne podcast. The Wayne show.
It's Wayne's World. Excellent.
God.
Party on. Excellent.
Hello, friendos.
We're not worthy.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Yes, hello, friendos.
To be fair, I did message Steve earlier and say, if you're about, jump in, because that'd be pretty cool that you're jumping in on our little sideline. That is a wrestling podcast, which is their mecca. Wayne, you have it? Yes, I do have hair.
So your fridge is open.
Here's a good one. If WWE was to make your wrestling name, what would it be? They can't use your real name at all.
Okay, that goes to the friendos. What would my wrestling name be if I
want them to see Tim's fridge.
Middle Earth Warrior.
Middle Earth Warrior. I love it. Yeah.
He'd be called the London Experience.
Wayne Baggins. Wayne Baggins.
The London Experience.
Middle Earth Baggins.
The Wayne train, baby. Shoo!
Fluffy Crunch. That is a hilarious name.
That's worse than Val Venus.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Worse than Val Venus.
Val Venus
call you Butch.
That sounded like a porn star. That's what they wanted. Well, at least that's what he wanted.
Oh man, yeah, I'm in Wayne's house, and his fridge is open. He refuses to close it.
Does your energy? They don't count energy like we do over here.
No, all of their power is from magic.
Over here, it's just if you got your stuff plugged in, it counts towards your bill. That's how the states work.
Friendos, our producer is.
His finisher would be no Wayne in hell.
No Wayne in hell. Wayne, what is your finishing move? What is your finishing move?
It's the
I just said it. No Wayne in hell.
No, it's the Waymaker.
It's Tombstone Power Driver.
I'll spin him out. I'll spin him in. Clothesline. Boom. Done.
Oh, are you talking about the move that you practice on your child?
Ooh.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he did.
Thank you for burying me.
Back to the disclaimer.
It's a disclaimer, Rebecca.
Mikey, get
Oh, man. I know y'all don't have no CPS over there, man. I know y'all don't have child protective services.
Actually, he's just completely killing me right now.
You have the look on Wayne's face when I hit him with it, so that's the funny part.
Oh, the opinions of Roasty do not reflect the views. Like how you spelled my name, Roasty.
Do I get a disclaimer? Yes, I get a disclaimer.
I have to be able to separate myself legally from all of you.
Get out of my fridge, you cunt.
So let's do some final thoughts on WWE Creative, or at least the name changing stuff. Like,
terrible.
Okay, well, before you do that,
God awful.
Tim, do you want to ask the friendos what their thoughts are on WWE Creative at the minute?
I mean, you already asked them, so I'm not going to do it again.
Jeez.
Wow.
You okay too? You okay?
Russ, I think that was emotional damage.
Let's get this,
Everyone in the chat, how do you feel about WWE name changes? Austin Theory becoming just Theory, or Walter becoming Gunther? What, didn't they take someone else from Imperium and give them a different name too?
Yes, they did.
Who was it? I don't even know what the name change was. Wasn't it Marcel Bartel?
They also left someone in NXT and fucked him off.
Like, why do they gotta chop people's names off? Do you remember when Riddle was Matt Riddle? Like,
yeah, I didn't get that either.
Like,
yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, let them keep their names. Like, they're more popular.
They're not doing
that
it to
way.
Ronda Rousey or Brock Lesnar, though.
Exactly, and they're not doing it to fucking Roman Reigns.
I don't get it. Like, I don't.
That's not his real name, is it?
Sorry,
No.
you
Roman
mean
ain't
Joe?
his name.
You mean Joe?
Yeah, Joe
Mate
Anawati.
Joe.
Yeah,
Who actually came out and said Joe?
yeah, but they didn't shorten his name to just Reigns. Like, they're doing this. They're shortening
Roman.
people's names all over the place. Chad Gable is now just Gable. He was Shorty G for a while.
I'm glad.
He was.
Voice.
They changed his name to Shorty G
Mikey,
for
that
like
voice
6
is
months.
doing my nothing.
That's terrible. That's a terrible. Shorty G was a terrible name. Like,
Someone's waifu.
well, that makes me change the channel. When you're talking about. I don't even care. Like, it's like the R-Truth thing. Like, they made this dude, this great wrestler, this gimmick for all these years, and it's just
A total
I'm not
C word that I can't say on Twitch.
Yeah, no, Wayne has said it like 3 times.
No, not that one.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it the word that's kind of like a digestible?
You know,
biscuit?
don't dig in. You already know
No,
what I'm talking about.
no, Wayne. Oh
Wayne, don't get us
God.
canceled on episode 2, bro.
Yeah, we're done. We're
Do
done.
you mean
This is your producer speaking. Type it in the side chat or I'll cut your mic.
Listen, Wayne, it's an animal that you don't want digging through your trash.
Let's stop digging.
Oh my God.
We know what I was saying.
He will say it out loud.
Yeah, but
and then
Wayne
he
is
will
Another one of those.
He'll just say it.
Wayne is
Don't-
in our.
Only thing he's missing is tap dancing.
Oh my
Oh
God.
wait, he did that.
I was.
For legal reasons,
Look at
Wayne's
Wayne
mic has
thinking
been
really
cut.
hard. Look how hard Wayne is thinking about this. Do you guys not have trash digging animals in your country?
No.
I will type it in the private chat. Do not read it aloud.
It's called a fox.
Okay.
Do not read it out loud. Not joking.
I'm looking at the private chat now.
For everyone in the chat, that the minion voice, that's our producer.
That's our disembodied producer. The voice of
Wayne.
God himself.
It's the
Wayne,
most,
look
Were
at
you
your
expecting
manly
something
sounded
more
for years.
Were you expecting something more booming? This is
So-
life, people.
So
God sounds like a chipmunk.
I have a medical condition.
I have a medical condition.
Is there anything anyone is looking forward to for the upcoming week of wrestling?
I'm actually I'm looking at the backlash. I think backlash is going to be good.
I think I
And
might
then-
watch it. I know this is coming from me. I might watch it just because I want to see what the hell they do with Cody Rhodes. That's all I care about.
With the the Cody Rhodes has got that Seth Rollins thing, which is so lame. Like
But it's a build up. It's a build up. Pretty much, this is just very much like you
but we
gotta
already
have
saw-
his one good match, his one good feud before whatever the hell they do with him next.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm
we
hoping
know
after this, it's
we know
him
Cody's
for a
belt
title.
chasing. We know Cody's belt chasing, so I want to see how they.
Is anyone going to watch Dynamite tonight? Because I hear that
Hell
there's going to be a coffin match between Darby Allin and Andrade.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to you cunts coming over here and watching a proper Rev Pro show or Progress.
Where did we get
in London?
that, Wayne?
Where did that come
Just
from?
get on a fucking plane.
Why are you so angry?
Get
Close your fridge. Close your fridge.
Wayne, the closest I'm getting to you is Ireland, bro.
Yeah,
Is
right.
it because I'm English?
Tim, you're done.
I'm as
You're
close
done.
as I'm getting to him right now. I'm on the edge of the freaking Atlantic Ocean. Like I can just walk to the ocean. Like
Yeah,
that's how close I'm
we'll
getting
just
here.
walk over there one day. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
'cause
I
we're
am
Jesus.
looking forward to seeing you fuckers in my manor watching a Rev Pro or indie show over here.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
More of us are in America. Why don't you come to America?
Just don't make sense, Wayne.
He's looking around like this nigga did not just say that to me. Who are you talking to? I'm sorry, Wayne.
You what, bruv? You what, bruv?
What? Do I want broth?
He said something in Middle Earth. He said
I want soup.
He said something in Middle Earth. I didn't understand it. What did he say?
I don't want soup. I'm not hungry.
He say bro?
He said I want broth. I don't want broth.
In the re-release of this episode, there will be subtitles. There will be subtitles for Wayne.
I cook with the beef or when I'm putting stuff in the pot.
Yeah, I know, right? I like shrimp myself, but
I said, you what, bruv?
We
You
still
what?
ain't getting it.
I don't want broth.
No,
I don't want broth.
Can you spell it? Can you put that in the sentence for me?
Make some soup if you're hungry.
Okay.
Is it beef or chicken or what? Bye. Thanks everyone for watching.
You want these hands?
Oh my god! Hey, I gotta go. Look, I gotta go valet cars at my local airport. Are we cut? Did we cut the scene?
Yeah, we're good.
Game.
Yeah.